That's the same tracks I filmed last year as I was on my way out. It's covered in snow, but it's a beautiful place. But yeah, imagine 2.5 miles of going through this kind of stuff. I'll show you. This is little stuff right here, but having to go through all this. I mean, doing it in person and seeing it on footage is a little bit different, but imagine tracking through all this. It gets a lot worse than this little stuff. When I go on vacation, you ain't just relaxing watching TV or drinking a margarita on the beach. It's a lot of work. You don't really eat or drink. You get dehydrated, hungry all day. Unless you want to go to the bathroom. But when you're really seriously hunting, I'm not seriously hunting at this moment. But when you are, you can't eat or drink. You gotta get in there. You gotta get a little primitive. But yeah. I think this, I don't even go through that one. I just go over the bank here. But, yeah, this little bit, it don't seem like much, but when you have to do this forever, the hill don't do it. It's a hill, but you can't really tell, and then it goes down. And if it is dip, you gotta go around this big old tree here, dead tree. But the deer do the same thing. You'd be surprised. Deer take the path of least resistance. You know, they're similar to us. They ain't gonna go through all that if they don't have to. You just have to track them. I found a good way into where I hunt. See this sand? Sand. It's soft. You can sneak right in. I mean, you make a little bit of noise, but there's some places where there's not really any leaves. Where it's got like them sloughs, you know, where the water gets down in through, because sometimes it's all full of water. And it's all over the place. It's like a creek bed. Some places have rocks, some places don't, just sand. You can go right up through there to your spot. Through the grass is what I do. You just gotta be careful. Some places they have sticks and twigs underneath the high grass you can't see, and that'll give attention to you. But when you're sneaking in there, you gotta watch your step. I kind of looked it over a little bit on my way out because I need to find a more direct way in there instead of zigzagging all the time. I mean, you still got to zigzag, but that way, if I come up here next year or something, or come put some cameras up, I can just come to the bank to where I know where it's at, and I don't have to travel through up and around all this stuff. As you can see, it's several miles of it. I filmed the same thing last year. It's just covered in snow, but this is a more open area for hunting. There's all kinds of these. See them running there a little bit. All kinds of little black squirrels. Now down this way, a little ways, is where I flushed all them ducks, and I seen that buck. I'm pretty sure it was a buck, because his neck was more straight, like he was handling a rack. But I couldn't see because his head was behind a tree. He was right on the tracks eating them acorns. And there's a trail that goes right down through there, and it goes right out to a bunch of bedding areas. And he ran right out towards them bedding areas. but I didn't see no rack. If he had a rack, it was either dark, collared, and not very big. But I'm pretty sure it's a buck, though. Foraging in the middle of the day, they do that, checking their scrapes and stuff. But yeah, I mean, you have to go around stuff like that. Some places you can't really go around it. You just gotta kind of go through it. But yeah, reason I like 7 days of hunting is, you know, after so many days straight, all day, you kind of get burnt out and you need to take a break. And, you know, because you'll get kind of burnt out on it. So you need to take your break, maybe do a morning, take your break in the middle of the day, do your evening sit or something like that. And then you can go do your full days again. I'm getting a little burnt out on it. You get a little burnt out. It's not like you don't want to hunt, because I just know from experience I want to hunt more days. But after you do it so many straight days, you need your little break in between. Last year I didn't really take any breaks. Sometimes you do. Oh, I did take it once. I did hunting in the morning. I went and did my laundry and stuff, because, you know, you want to clean your gear. And then come back and do an evening sit, and then the next day do a full day. And, you know, I'm mobile hunting. Today I did mobile hunting. I sit a couple places, sit over there. But I see more deer most of the time. Just walking, I jump them up. But you know, when you jump them up, they a lot of times they give you an opportunity to shoot them. It ain't ideal. It ain't an easy open shot, you know. But sometimes you creep right up on them, they don't even see you. That's true. I've done that many times. They don't even see you. And I mean, from here to that tree right there, I had this broadside deer not even looking down, not even looking at me from the tracks. I can stick an arrow right in. That spike was the same thing. The doe, she was just a little ways off. I'm pretty sure it's a doe. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Pretty sure it's a doe. But I went and I sit there earlier today, but you know, sometimes you gotta sit all day. But it was warm earlier. The conditions just weren't good. It was cloudy, you know. It's okay now, but you know, the deer, they gotta sleep for 4.5 hours. You know, they don't sleep like we do. They only sleep about 4.5 hours. But I haven't really seen any deer activity in the evening. Now, if I seen a lot of deer activity in the evening, I probably wouldn't be calling it a day or doing this. But I just only in the morning time. I seen that buck in the evening, but last year, but I'd like to be in here the last week of October. That'd been the right time to be here. But yeah, that's a mess. That's what it looks like in summertime. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more videos like I did last time. It's all pretty much the same. Just giving you a general idea. But them deer, you see that tree over there? Couple of trees. They got so many places to hide, you could walk right by them and not even see them. They got bedding areas in that grass. There's plenty of deer here, you just wouldn't think it. But that's why it's so challenging to hunt. It's stimulating. You know, this is a lot of work. It's a vacation, but it's a lot of work being out here. But yeah, I don't like going through all this in the night. I've done it several times, but a lot of times. But I just don't like doing it at nighttime. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. Now, like I said, if I had a boat or kayak or even camped out there, you could camp right out there by the you can camp by the river. You know, It's a lot easier dragging a deer over there and doing everything. Well, other than field dressing it, quartering it, deboning it, all that stuff. It'd be so much easier. Everything be right there. Instead of walking 2.5 miles through the forest, you know, on a trail. But you get to see a lot of interesting things. But I'm going to get off here. I just want to share this content with you at Tiffany Bottoms in Wisconsin. I'll see you again here later on the ground.